The latest start will, I think, affect every team, more so the teams that weren't in the playoffs or played very few playoff games, and the fact we've been out since March. A little bit of unpredictability as to what to expect from our team. There will be changes in our lineup. Are some of our younger players ready? Ultimately, we don't really know because we won't have a normal preseason. We won't have had an opportunity to really assess them. So decisions will be made over a short period of time. So I think it makes it a little bit more difficult as to know what to expect from our team starting off. Yeah, ideally us along with the other non-playoff teams would love and prefer to start a little bit early, get more time in together. So we're optimistic that we'll be able to work something out with the National Hockey League and the Players Association as well. Well, getting back to work, obviously, and playing hockey, our season ended abruptly. The NHL season ended abruptly. Had a chance to watch the playoffs on television. I've really enjoyed watching the hockey. The level of play has been outstanding. So it just makes you yearn for wanting to get back to playing. And you know what, for myself, it's my second year as general manager. We want to take a step forward, and I'm anxious to continue with our rebuilding of our team and get back to playing. Well, if we just look at our kids that played in Grand Rapids last year, who theoretically are closest to playing in what I consider the best league outside the NHL, and we had Gustav Lidstrom come up and play some games for us and do quite well last year. Obviously, Moritz Seider, who again is 19 years of age, is turning 20, played his first year of pro hockey, and we're pleased with the season that he had. Giovanni Smith, who saw time last year, Michael Rasmussen, who had a lot of injuries and missed a lot of time last year, and Dennis Chalowski was down there. We haven't seen them since March, so curious to see, once we get into playing where they're at. But all these guys aren't far off. Joe Valeno, as a junior age player, did really well and finished strong. And unfortunately, with the season ending prior to them, getting into play any playoff action, which we're really looking forward to seeing, they were all really excelling as the year went on. So I mentioned those names just because they're the closest. They are in Grand Rapids, playing in the American League. Potentially some of those, say, one or two or more could push for a spot on our team. But again, our decision will come down to, for these younger guys, if they're playing in Detroit, we want them playing regular. And if they're not going to play regular, I prefer them playing, whether it's the American League or back in junior for that matter, or in their European leagues, wherever they're at. So when they're ready to play a regular shift and contribute in the NHL, that's when we'll bring them in. Well, there's a lot of factors that go into the AHL returning to play next season. Obviously, we as an entire league, the NHL, it's our main develop. It is our main source. All of our call-ups, our players close to playing are in Grand Rapids playing for us. So we're hopeful that we're in a position to restart, and then we can make it work. So here we are in early September, working through, just like the NHL is working through, every league for that matter is working through all the complications that go with trying to restart in this pandemic. So we're hopeful we can get it done, but there's a lot of work to be done, and some of the things are really out of our hands, like a lot of industries.